Welcome! Today, we're taking a trip to the sacred city of Puri, where the deities in the Jagannath Temple have a wardrobe unlike any other. You see, their clothes don't just look incredible. They tell epic stories, they celebrate the seasons, and they speak a special language to their devotees. Let's dive into this amazing tradition.
I mean, really think about that for a second. An outfit that doesn't just look good, but actually tells a whole story, with every single color, every flower, every piece of fabric. Well, that's exactly the world we're about to explore.
Wow, just take a look at this. This is so much more than an ornate costume, right? This is a story, a whole visual narrative of a god literally swooping in to save a devoted follower from the brink of death. We're going to unpack this incredible legend in just a bit.
Okay, so let's start at the very beginning and figure out what makes this tradition so special. We're not talking about some dusty old custom here. This is a living, breathing form of devotion that's been passed down for generations.
The key word you're going to want to remember is Besha. That's what we call these divine attires for Lord Jagannath and his siblings. And you have to think of each Besha as way more than an outfit. It's like a visual sermon, a story told without a single word. It's a sacred art form. And there are specific families who have dedicated their entire lives to making these masterpieces, making sure every little detail is absolutely perfect. So our journey kicks off in January. It's a time for renewal, for fresh starts, and that's perfectly captured in the first set of Beshas we're going to look at.
And wow, what a way to welcome the new year. This is the Nabanka Besha, and you can just feel the energy and joy of a new beginning radiating from the deities.
Now here's what's so cool. All the little details connect to the bigger meaning. Those super colorful tiered flower crowns, the special paper ornaments, they're not just there to look pretty, they're symbols of renewal. This whole Besha is for Makar Sankranti, a festival that's basically a giant welcome party for the sun as it starts its journey north, giving us longer days and kicking off a new farming season. Then, just a few days later, the whole vibe changes. We go from all that vibrant energy to something so incredibly serene. This is the Padma Besha, where it looks like the deities themselves are blooming into these magnificent lotus flowers. And this one has such a touching story behind it. So the lotus is all about purity and divine beauty. But the legend says that this Besha was inspired by a devotee who offered wilted lotuses. But the Lord, seeing the pure heart behind the gift, miraculously made them bloom again. It's this beautiful reminder that true faith is what really matters, more than any physical perfection. So the Padma Besha shows us the Lord's gentle, miraculous side. But divine power also has a really fierce, protective side. So now we're shifting gears from that serene beauty to a scene of pure, high-stakes drama, a Besha that tells the story of an incredible rescue. Hey, remember this one from the beginning? This is the Gaja Uddharana Besha. And here, Lord Jagannath isn't just a deity to be admired from afar. Nope, he's an action hero, a powerful savior. You can see the entire story playing out right here on the attire. Lord Jagannath appears as Lord Vishnu, armed and ready to go. And if you look closely, you can even see the little figures of an elephant and a crocodile. This whole Besha is about the legend of Gajendra the Elephant King, and it's this powerful symbol of the Lord's promise to always rush to help any devotee who's in real trouble. And the story itself is just so compelling. So you have this devoted elephant king, Gajendra, and he gets trapped by a crocodile. He's losing all his strength, and in this one last moment of pure desperation and faith, he just cries out to Lord Vishnu, and bam! Instantly the Lord appears and saves him. It's an incredible tale of faith and redemption, worn by the Lord himself. All right, so as winter starts to fade and spring rolls in, the divine wardrobe shifts again. This time, it's all about celebrating that explosion of color and life that comes with a new season. First up is the Chacheri Besha, and you can immediately feel the party vibe here, can't you? The bold red and gold, it just screams playfulness and celebration. It's basically the spirit of spring in an outfit. This attire is all about participation. It's worn during the Festival of Colors, where everyone celebrates by playing with red powder. And what's so amazing is that in this Besha, Lord Jagannath isn't just some distant god watching the fun from above. No, he's right there in it, joining in, showing that the divine is a part of our celebrations too. Then, just a few days later, the mood does a complete 180. We go from that playful party to, well, this. Pure, majestic grandeur. This is the Rajadhiraj Besha, an attire of absolute royal splendor. It's also called Suna Besha, or the golden attire, and you can see why. It is absolutely breathtaking. Draped head to toe in gold and precious gems, the Lord becomes the King of all kings. It's all about celebrating his ultimate power and blessing all his devotees with prosperity. So what we're seeing in spring are two beautiful, totally complementary sides of the divine. With the Chacheri Besha, the Lord is like your friend, joining in the fun. But with the Rajadhiraj Besha, he's the magnificent king, bestowing blessings from on high. You get the whole picture, an intimate friend and a supreme ruler. So as we start to wrap things up, I think it's pretty clear that we're talking about something much, much deeper than just ceremonial costumes. Really, the most important thing to take away is this. Each Basha is a visual sermon. It's a story about renewal, about miraculous faith, a dramatic rescue, or a seasonal celebration. It's a profound language of devotion, told not with words, but with fabric, flowers, and just unwavering faith. And you know, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? We've only just scratched the surface with the wardrobe for winter and spring. So the question that really leaves us with is, what incredible stories do the gods wear for the summer?